This is a top 15 matchup featuring ACC versus SEC. Two conferences geographically linked, and typically the ACC arrives with a chip on its shoulder and a point to prove when they face the SEC. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Noles will kick it away and get this game going. They'll return it from inside the 5. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in a year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's. Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. He keeps it on the design run. Didn't get there. Defense makes a great stop. Here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. The Gators are going to keep this drive rolling.
Gutsy call here by this offense. Early in this game on a 4th down, they decide to go for it, and they come up with the first down to be able to move the sticks and keep this drive alive. The gutsy call pays off for the offense.
The Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Direct snap to the back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
The offense facing a tough conversion here, 3rd and long from the 42. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield, set up with a first down at the 47.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving the quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. To throw, it's Lopez. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. Looking to throw yet again. Delivers quickly to the left side. And the senior quarterback, once he didn't get picked off, almost made a freshman mistake.
Well, that's an incompletion. That'll bring up 4th down and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the 1st down.
Receiver in motion now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Caught behind the line. It's Gibson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
That completion sets up a 3rd down play. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And a runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Pilson. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down now. The Noles will look to convert here on 4th down. A running play called on 4th down. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And the single back takes the handoff. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, Chrissy, think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. But I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a 1st down on the ground, relying on that offensive line and their running back.
They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. Quick throw caught on the left side. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Caught quickly. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
They will go for it again here on 4th down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. Scanning the field. It's Lopez. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Grab behind the line. It's Cook. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. The receiver grabs it. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down. And he'll set up to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Cook. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. We'll try to run it with the option. Pitch to the back. Breaks an open space. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can he run him down? And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play. The Seminoles look to keep this drive moving. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Knowles. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start, to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. He steps out at the 22, and that's where the drive will begin. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. QB decides to keep it here. As the first down is still going. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, what a great option keeper here by this quarterback for the Florida Gators. And I think about the option game with Florida. I know people are going to say Anthony Richardson. And don't get me wrong, he was dynamic as a ball carrier. But I think a lot of people still think about Tim Tebow and the job he did of running this Gator offense. He could throw. We always remember those big, tough, physical runs that we just saw right here. Created a legacy, and all these Gator quarterbacks are trying to live up to it.
Second down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Lopez. Short throw complete to the tight end. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He can be the quarterback safety blanket.
They convert on third down and move the football to the 25.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
And the Gators begin a new series here, 1st and 10. A quick throw out left, complete. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
The Gators line it up with 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And here's the handoff. Sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Caught in the backfield. It's Gibson. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Makes the catch. It's Bates.
Great job by the defender coming up with that tackle. That'll keep him short of the first down. I think the quarterback thought his receiver could win any one-on-one battle, but this defender makes a heck of a play, and now we got fourth down.
On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Fourth down pass is incomplete, but there's a marker down. A crucial call here. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. Keeping it on the ground here. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Takes the handoff. It's Davidson. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
The Gators looking to cash in this red zone trip. Back to throw. It's Lopez. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Catch on the right side of the end zone, but no good. Couldn't get a foot down.
Hey, it's an income.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. they'll set up for the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner decides to field it. Could be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw over the middle. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They'll stop at the 34. That will be a first down. And the Seminoles will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. And looking to throw now on first down. And while this is incomplete, we have a flag down on the field. Let's see what this is all about. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And this time it's complete. Makes the first down, but Posey Price, big hit there at the end. No huddle now for the offense. First down, looking to throw the football. Pass caught. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
But the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. On the run, he'll let it go. Drop over the middle. It's Smith. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. And the Noles lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. This will likely be the last play of the half. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Florida State.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. We talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, but we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
And the PAT is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Now they get set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Florida State offense on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. They'll try the option play here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Fired into a tight window and picked off.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. And the Gators looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Back to pass. It's Lopez. Touchdown, Florida. And that will give them the lead now. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. Turner steps out of bounds at the 17. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Important 2nd down play coming up. They're going to run it here. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Bates. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. The Nolan's come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And Kirk, all these players aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment in this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in Ohio State, Michigan.
Football comes out. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Boy, did they dodge a bullet right there. So fortunate to recover their own fumble. I don't know how that ball bounced in their favor.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Cook. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's a 4th down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Well, I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when.
Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Gators. He wins the foot race to the end zone. And momentum really building. Now, Kirk, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Quick throw to the left. He's got it in the open. Breaking free at midfield. He's in the clear. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. The Seminoles will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, and they get him. The defense finally chasing him down for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop, but good enough for a 1st down at the 29. And the Seminoles pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. Screen to the receiver in the flat. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Here's the 2nd down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Using his legs, it's Daniels. Crosses the 35. Could take it all the way. He's past the 30. At the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Florida.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
With the PAT, it's a 3-touchdown lead, 35-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He steps out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end. See,
he'll take a deep shot. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
2nd and 10 here. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. The tight end has got it, and he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback keeps the football. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking for 6. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and 3rd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
3rd and goal to try to run it in. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on 4th down. Wants to throw it. Launching one to the end zone. And that one's picked off. What a play. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Can't get out past the 2, but at least they stay out of the end zone. 2nd down after that previous play. Press coverage now from these DBs. Backed up at the 1. He's going to throw it. Caught over the middle by the tight end. Tackled right at the 30.